But what I can tell you is, at the end of the day, he does hold a candle to a lot of people that is in the industry, you know, like Tank, all these people that, you know, when it comes to...
However, I can tell you that in the end, he does not measure up to a lot of people in the industry, such as Tank. All these people you know when it comes to his voice and the energy you can control, who the sharks are in your tank, and so on. His music is a creation of his mind, and the definition of music is when people are willing to pay you more than pennies for your thoughts. Orlando Brown recently made a shocking revelation about Diddy, claiming that the hip-hop mogul tries to spy on everyone in the business. Yes, you did hear correctly. In a recently discovered interview with Cam Capone News, Orlando affirmed what many have been thinking for a long and added that the lawsuits against him are simply the tip of the iceberg. There is a lot more going on behind the scenes that hasn't been made public yet. Orlando didn't mince words when he addressed Diddy, even mentioning how the rapper handed him the greatest eskshish. Masio, did you give me the American gashish from the SM Smash? You should be intrigued, so buckle up and get ready as we're going to go into all the juicy details of this recent discovery. Orlando Brown's revelations in that interview can be interpreted in many ways, but fans quickly caught on to what he meant. Some fans believe him saying he seemed too reminiscent about his moments with Diddy. Others think Diddy's heart probably dropped while watching, imagining what he might have told Orlando. Don't kiss and tell. Some fans even remarked that when Orlando licked his lips and impersonated Diddy being intimate, it wasn't just for show. They felt you could see the pain and disdain in his expression, interpreting it as a genuine depiction of how he acts in those moments. While it might look crazy if it happened exactly as Orlando acted it out, fans wonder what's really crazy here. Well, considering all the lawsuits filed against Diddy, these claims are not entirely baseless. In case you forgot, just this February, Lil Rod, his producer, filed a lawsuit against him. In the complaint, Lil Rod claims that Diddy manipulated him to pass him off to his friends when he introduced him to Cuba Gooding Jr. on a yacht in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Gooding was also named as a defendant in the amended lawsuit. The allegations against Gooding include inappropriate touching and unwanted advances. However, Diddy's attorney has called Lil Rod a liar and claimed to have evidence disproving the claims. Lil Rod also accused Diddy of harassing his 8-year-old daughter and his former partners. As a result, there has been a lot of online speculation and discussion suggesting that Diddy was not acting alone in these alleged crimes. Given how many rappers have been close to Diddy over the years, and how none of them have come forward to share their own stories, many assume their involvement. Some people think he had an accomplice, and it's not that strange. One name that jumps out is Jay-Z, who is well known for being close to R. Kelly, the notorious pedo in the industry. Another celebrity connected to this situation is Usher, who is said to have attempted to introduce Justin Bieber to Diddy. Other celebrities include Will and Jada Smith, who were accused of pimping Diddy with their own son, and the list goes on. For years, we've been hearing rumors about what exactly happened, and whisper about Diddy's supposed actions, including claims that he is gay. Orlando Brown was among the first to break these rumors, along with Diddy's former bodyguard Jen Deal. Long before the lawsuits were filed, Jen had been by Diddy's side, knowing every detail of his life, and the two grew close. Little did Diddy know that this trust would come back to haunt him years later. Fast forward to the present, when Jen is no longer employed by Diddy and has spoken out about Diddy's antics. During a recent conversation, Jen remembered a funny thing that happened when he went shopping with Diddy. They went into this exotic bookstore, and Jen had no idea what was going to happen. It turned out that Diddy was going to do something special that day, like indulge in his secret desires instead of reading adult magazines. Diddy was in the exotic bookstores, shopping for his stuff, buying a lot of intimate toys for his male companions, and so on. The bookstore staff tactfully gave Diddy a brown bag to store his clans and items so that Diddy could keep his activities discreet. Known for his sense of humor, Shane couldn't resist weighing in on the strange circumstances. But Diddy made it plain that he had no interest in talking to Shane about his personal ventures because he didn't want to expose himself. The story gets even crazier from there, according to Jean, who claims that Diddy brought the merchandise to a performance in North Carolina. A media report suggested that when Diddy arrived at his hotel, he expressed interest in visiting fellow rapper Jero at his residence. Diddy allegedly made sure that nothing was removed from the brown bag, even at the checkout counter. Instead, he handed over a substantial amount of cash to maintain his privacy, according to Gann. When Diddy unexpectedly showed up at Jru's apartment, Chen was shocked to hear this and claims he tried to talk him out of it, but Diddy insisted on going. When Diddy finally entered Jru's apartment, Chen noticed that it seemed empty save for the two men. According to Jean, Jury gave a cryptic response when he was questioned by him about the presence of guys in the room. He said, "You don't want to walk inside the room because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on there." And Chow fled the room with his towel. Jay grabbing his towel, but they saw the naked. In addition, rapper 50 Cent, who has been vocal about Diddy's alleged homosexuality, revealed in an interview that Diddy once offered to take him shopping, but that he implied the offer meant something else entirely. "He told me he'd take me shopping," 50 Cent said, and I looked at him like, what did you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something you going to make me mess up the wedding. It's safe to say that we've all seen 50 Cent making subtle jabs at Diddy for quite some time, but things got serious when Cassie's lawsuit came to light. Cassie sued Diddy alleging mistreatment and putting her in uncomfortable situations. 50 Cent also took jabs at Diddy and Rick Ross by posting scandalous photos on Instagram. One picture appeared to show Diddy and Ross locking lips while performing on stage. Another showed Diddy in a pink shirt embracing former record executive Steve Stout, who was also wearing pink clothes. In a post that he later removed, 50 Cent called out Diddy for revealing their dirty laundry and hinted that there might be more skeletons in Diddy's closet. He wasted no time in supporting her. When he published an article about the documentary, 50 Cent hinted that Diddy's issues might not be over. But he wasn't done yet. He announced plans to film a documentary about Diddy with the goal of exposing people who have supported and aided him and discovering the truth behind all of his activities. When word leaked out that Homeland Security had raided 2 of Diddy's homes in connection with serious allegations, 50 Cent teased fans with the promise of revealing some serious receipts and alluded to Diddy's financial situation, hinting that bankruptcy might be imminent if Diddy isn't careful. In a post that he later deleted, 50 Cent seized the opportunity to make fun of his opponent, saying